We haven't really hunted whitetails in a while, so I thought it'd be a good idea to come out here and look for some. And the second buck that I found is that one right there. That's a huge guaranteed diamond potential whitetail buck. He's definitely our biggest diamond that we've seen on this map. And with the estimate like that, I'm probably going to say he's going to score somewhere around like a 265, maybe 266. However, what I also want to try and do, since he's so far out there, is I want to try for a 400 plus yard shot with the M1 and see if we can't make ourselves a diamond whitetail at 400 yards. Well, let's get a little better look at this giant buck here before we take the shot. Now, I do want to wait until he turns broadside because at 400 plus yards, anything could happen. I mean, anything could happen. So you really don't want to take a bad angle. So I thought we'd head over to another spot here and take down a couple of these bucks as we're waiting for our giant to give us a shot. We got a pretty good buck right there, as a matter of fact. He's 180 yards out, right in that brush. Right there. And we might as well take down those two as well. Yeah, I think we made a pretty good shot on that one. He was probably like a 200 plus. I've literally never seen so many whitetail before. There's gotta be 20, maybe 30 whitetail over there. I think that one might be a piebald. Pretty sure it's a doe, but there are so many whitetail. It's not even funny. I can't even believe how many whitetail over there. Probably the biggest one that I see though. Looks like just a bunch of kind of scrubbers. And then maybe one or two big bucks in there somewhere. But there's just so many does that it would be so hard to get to them. But anyways, we should have 3 of them laying right over here, so we might as well swing by and pick these up real quick here. Let's pick this up. 195 gold, not bad. And then this buck here is the biggest buck. We'll pick him up, and yeah, 208.5 at 171 yards out. And we got one more buck over here. He's gonna be another gold, so 3 golds there, 199. But there are all the whitetail I'm talking about. That buck there is pretty impressive, but he's just not really all that. Guess we'll take down this one and then maybe this one. I don't know. It's all I can see for decent ones, and they're not even that decent, to tell you the truth. But we dropped both of them. Let's see if there happens to be another giant in the back here somewhere. I do believe that's going to be the biggest buck of this herd here. He's a max weight buck, and I think we should definitely take him down. However, I don't think we should actually use the M1. We should use the bow because we have a lot of hunting pressure in this situation here. So I think we're going to try and get just a tad bit closer to about 60, and then we should be able to take the shot. Well, 70 could definitely work. We hope for the spine. That could definitely work. Yeah, it definitely worked. A perfect shot. He's down. So that worked out pretty well. Let's swing by here now, pick up these 2 bucks, and then we'll go over and pick up the buck that we just smoked with the bow at 70 yards. But it's going to be a 183 and a 176. So these 2 bucks here weren't very impressive, but they were kind of the biggest bucks that we could see at the time. Until, of course, we found this guy over here. And this is going to be the biggest one, 193, and he's actually not even going to be a gold. But what's important about that is 1, it was a smoke shot at 70 yards with the bow, and 2, he was a max weight buck. Well, in this case here, I do believe that's going to be our biggest buck here, followed by that buck right there. So we'll probably take him first and then take him second. It's going to be kind of difficult because they're a little bit of ways from each other, but I think it's definitely doable. Yeah, it's definitely doable. We got both of them. Yeah, I think the key is sometimes if you want to be able to take a lot of animals down in a fast amount of time, basically you can use the Argus scope, just don't be zoomed in all the way. Just be like, you know, halfway zoomed in. So that way you can quick pull out and get on your second target. It's another pretty decent buck. I feel like we should probably take him down. Although I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off. Maybe? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We dropped him. Pretty awesome shot as well. And our zone is still there because we only took down 3 with that buck. So here's this one. 170. And then this one right here. And I see our third buck laying right there. That's not bad. 187, but he was almost a max weight buck. This buck here, for instance, 185 and up is max weight. So it's not exactly max weight, but it's just the max weight category. Anyways, that's a 196 gold, and we kind of smoked him actually. Another 2 pretty decent bucks over here, and I think if we took them down, we should be okay as well. We're gonna have to take the back first because it's a really tough angle. I just spine shot the second one. But the first one should be going down. Ah, we shot the same buck twice. You gotta be kidding me. How did that happen? Oh, it's kind of funny. Would you believe it if I came back to the same exact spot 5 times now and we've still yet to see this buck again? Yeah, I don't know where he went. This is the only spot he's been spawning at right here. And one time I actually saw a doe right there, so I thought maybe he might have been behind that doe, which he could have been, but now I can't even see the doe. And then there's another buck or 2 back up in there. So what we might do is figure out how to loop all the way around here and then come in from this backside over here. I honestly don't know what I did, but all of a sudden, just like clockwork, he just appeared right in front of us here. You can see right there's the whitetail I was showing you before. And now there he is right there, 390 yards away. Man, is he an impressive buck. But again, it's not a very good angle. All right, he's actually pretty broadside right there. We're looking at about 415 yards. It's hard to tell because he's behind that hump right there, but that hill is actually 380. He is about 420. And if he would just stay broadside like that, we would take the shot. It's almost a shot. I mean, I know we could for surely get a single lung. I held pretty high, but I think we dropped in there quite well. No way. He's down, guys. He's down. He is down right there. Somehow, we must have caught double lung because he didn't go 20. But all I know is that was a 430 yard, what should be a guaranteed dime potential whitetail buck right there. So let's definitely mark where he's at, which is about right there. And since we have to go this way anyways, we might as well take down this max weight buck right here at about 230 yards. Surprised I didn't catch hard, but definitely should have got lung. Ooh, 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 we got another really good buck. That's another max weight buck right there. We're not going to pass him up either. That one we dropped. And he's laying right next to our other buck too. Nice. You know, this would actually make a pretty good picture if we wanted one. I mean, they're 2 awesome looking bucks. They're both about the same size. But let's just pick them up. This guy here is probably going to be the biggest one. 218 and a left lung at 239. And then this buck here is going to be the second buck I think we got. Ooh, a 216. We got a perfect double lung at 180 on him. So that's a massive looking buck right there. But right here is our giant dime potential whitetail buck. And it might be our farthest diamond whitetail ever. Let's take a look at him. He's got some pretty awesome mass, super tall tines. Let's pick him up. Holy. He's a huge diamond, 427 yards. And we smoked him. Double lung. I think I actually called like 260 plus. Didn't I say like 265? I'm probably going to say he's going to score somewhere around like a 265, maybe 266. Well, his left side's way bigger than his right, it looks like. So if he had both sides the same as his left side there, that easily would have been like a 270, 273, maybe even a 275 whitetail. But either way, that's a giant buck. And that's definitely my farthest diamond whitetail ever. And look at how we dropped that right in there It wasn't the greatest angle, and it looks like it just barely missed the back of his G2 there and tucked right in there, right between both lungs beautifully. And that is a beautiful giant diamond whitetail down. Well, that was a pretty interesting day. We ended up taking down our farthest diamond whitetail ever, and he's definitely our biggest one on the Mexico map. But here he is right here, a 265 giant diamond whitetail buck. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.